Another true story movie directed by Peter Berg and starring Mark Wahlberg. Are they trying to do like an unofficial true story trilogy type thing? Deepwater Horizon. So Deepwater Horizon is a brand new true story directed by Peter Berg and stars Mark Wahlberg, Kate Hudson, Kurt Russell, John Malkovich and Gina Rodriguez, and is based on the true story of these real life heroes that were on the Deepwater Horizon when a very terrible incident occurred. That incident was the oil rig that they all worked on malfunctioned and went up in flames. So we now follow these people in a fight for survival where they have to get off this oil rig before it goes up in flames for good. That's basically the plot of this movie. I don't want to say too much in case I spoil anything for you guys, because this movie is better if you don't know much about it going into it. When you see the trailer, it gives away quite a bit of what's going to happen, and if of course you've heard about the true story that actually happened, you'll know basically what's going to happen in the movie as well. But if you go into this movie knowing absolutely nothing, you are in for a really good, tense thrill ride. And even if you go into this movie having seen the trailer like I did, you will still have a really good time with it, because this movie is really well done. First off, the characters had so much more development than I thought they were going to have. This movie could have easily been a big action blockbuster that focuses more on the action pieces rather than the actual characters. And to my surprise, they actually focused a lot more on the characters than they actually did the action. In the first act of this movie, you are just getting to know these characters and what their lives are like. And because the movie is so well written, all the dialogue feels realistic, it feels relatable. Especially Mark Wahlberg's character, who has a tendency to not want anyone to touch his things when he's not in his office. And I kind of related to that quite a bit, because if anyone touches anything in my room and I'm not in there, I will immediately notice it, especially if it's got something to do with my Blu-ray collection. Like my sister has sometimes come into my room to borrow a movie, and I've come home from college or something like that and I've noticed something missing. And straight away I'll just walk in, look at my Blu-ray collection and go, that's missing. Lauren! If they ask me, that's fine, because then I know it's gone. Not only were the characters relatable, but they weren't over the top like you would expect to be in an action movie like this. In most movies like this, you'd have one particular hero who's going around to save everyone while everyone else is just struggling to survive. But in this, they focus on each and every character and how each and every character wanted to try and stop this rig from going up to save everyone's lives. That's also held by the powerful performances given in this movie, especially by Mark Wahlberg. He really impressed me in this movie. I really like Mark Wahlberg as an actor. Sure, he's had some miscast moments which we're not going to mention. But he was great in this movie, as was Kate Hudson, who plays his wife. I bought into their relationship together. I believe these two were husband and wife. And as well, the little girl helped make this family a whole. Because the dialogue between these characters felt so realistic, I cared about them instantly. To the point where at the end of the movie, I was on the edge of my seat, biting my nails, wanting Mark Wahlberg to get off of this and get home to see his daughter and his wife again. The rest of the cast all do a great job as well. Kurt Russell gives a great performance in this. John Malkovich here gave a good performance as well. However, there were times where I felt like he was overacting just a little bit, but overall, he did give a really good performance. But the biggest praise that I can give this movie is the action set pieces felt so grounded, so gritty, so realistic that I felt like I wasn't really watching a movie. I felt like I was there on the Deepwater Horizon with these people, surviving with them. And that was helped a lot by Peter Berg's directing. He did a really good job of directing this movie. And this isn't the first time that he's worked with Mark Wahlberg on a true story movie. They both worked together on The Lone Survivor. And much like The Lone Survivor, the first act focuses more on the character development, but then from the second act towards the end, it's just full-on action which doesn't slow down. And I mean it, when shit starts to go down, it is a fast-paced action thriller that just keeps you engaged. You want to see these characters survive. And you don't only hear what went wrong, you also hear what they could have done to prevent it. What the cause of it was, what they could have done, what they should have done. It was so specifically detailed, and I really wasn't expecting that, so it was a really nice surprise to have that. Guys, I can't praise this movie enough. It was tense, it was well acted, it was well directed, it all felt realistic. The action wasn't ridiculously over the top, it felt real. You cared about these characters, the writing was great, the dialogue between the characters felt relatable. This really was a fantastic movie, and so I have to give Deepwater Horizon 5 stars. So, Deepwater Horizon, have you guys seen it yet? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks as always for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, then subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.